It's been called the Edward Jones Dome since 2002, but the Rams have been calling it home since 1995. The Vikings are going to kick, so they'll get the ball first in the second half. Drop at the 25. The offense will take over at the 25. It's 1st and 10. They give it to the tailback.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Jackson will run it again. The stop was made by Pat Williams.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Is there for the catch.
Yeah, he scored a few style points with that one, but more importantly, they pick up the first down.
He gets another carry. Tackle was made by Kevin Williams. Jackson gets about 4 yards on the play. Hands it to the back. Jackson gets 3 yards on the play. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. Gets the pass away. Johnson is there to bring him down.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
They pick up a good 6 yards there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Short throw. Brings it in.
The Rams are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
Pittman gets the call. Still going. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Pittman comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Passes to the end zone. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. And now the offense will be faced with a 3rd down situation. Passes the ball. They'll get in for the touchdown. 10 touchdowns in a season is a pretty respectable number.
Yeah, respectable. Yeah, I did it once in my career. Thanks.
Josh Brown makes it a 7-point game. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
Let's see what they do with the play calling here. The last thing you can afford to have happen right now after that big drive is to go 3 and out.
It's the tailback. Leonard Little is there on the tackle. That's 4 yards on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Throws it. He leaves. It's caught. Tackle was made by Butler.
And when you're trying to catch those high, hard ones, you just don't know what's going to happen to your body. I tell you, you haven't lived until you've caught one of those and had one of those clowns flip you upside down.
Gets hit, and it's intercepted. Open field ahead. To the 10. Touchdown, St. Louis. And just like that, they make it a two-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was, and even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
Josh Brown adds the extra point.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
He makes it to the 23-yard line. The Vikings want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover. Give to the tailback. The stop was made by Long. Peterson gains about 4 yards on the play. Throws it short. There for the reception.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
Another run. He fights forward to about the 36 before several defenders bring him down. Short pass to his left. Butler is there on the tackle. A pickup of about 7. There for the catch. Sheds one tackler. Harvin fumbles.
Fight for the loose ball. Who's got it?
Linesasser picks it up off the ground. The Vikings
are the winners of the loose football.
Huge effort to maintain possession of the ball. When you're mixing it up at the bottom of one of those piles of big bodies and clawing and scratching, it's tough.
Peterson gains about a yard on the play. Gets the pass out. The stop was made by Fletcher.
The Vikings are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
He gets another carry. Gains his way to the 19-yard line. Johnson makes the tackle. This is the 9th play of this drive. Give to the tailback. Chester Taylor did a good job to get free and pick up the first. Rosenfels with the give. And he makes it out to about the 11-yard line. Taylor comes away with 2 yards on the carry. Again with the carry. Taylor gets 6 yards on the play. And this is the 12th play of the drive. Sweep left. And they're not going to get it. Great stop.
Maybe they ought to try and run the other way next time, because defensively a lot of speed on that side, and they certainly had that one bottled up.
And with that, the score is the Vikings 3, the Rams 14. They'll get the ball here at the 28-yard line. Throws it. Griffin has it. Robinson is there to bring him down.
I like the way he extended for the ball there. He didn't wait for that ball to come to him. He extended his arms, went out and made a play.
Peterson, the ball carrier. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. He'll get the call again. Kraft is there on the tackle. Peterson gains about 5 yards on the run. Again with the run. O.J. Atogwe makes the tackle. Adrian Peterson picked up the first down after the gain of 4. Hands it off. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. Little is there on the tackle. Gives it left side.
Adrian Peterson can see the field so well, and as a runner, you need to have that kind of vision to be successful.
Gets the ball away. Laurinaitis intercepts it. Still pushing.
Boy, that one really hurts. When you get an offense that's playing like these guys are, you cannot give them too many free opportunities.
Feeds it to the back. Kevin Williams makes the tackle. They pick up 2 yards.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Short throw to the left. Caught out of bounds, incomplete.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Screen pass to the back. The stop was made by Allen.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
He can't bring him down. He gets it out to about the 38-yard line. The Vikings come back out looking for better results than their last time on the field. They hand it off. Kraft is there on the tackle. They get 3 yards on the play. That brings up second down. He'll get the call again. Tackle was made by Ty Hill. 7 yards there, and that makes it third down. Feeds it to the back. The stop was made by Will Witherspoon.
Yeah, he really didn't have an opportunity to break that one, but at least he was able to get enough for the first down and move the chains.
Gets the pass away. Drops the sure pick. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. Here's the halfback. Taylor picks up about 4 yards on the play. That brings up another third down attempt. Passive. Can't make the catch in traffic. Kraft was defending on the play. Fourth down. The Vikings ready to punt this one away. They down it at the 1. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. They give it to the tailback. Tackle was made by Pat Williams. 4-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. Hands it off. E.J. Henderson was there to bring him down. Steven Jackson picked up a nice gain of 7 yards. That'll give them the first. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Throws it short. Williams makes the tackle.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
And they got him. Chad Greenway gets his first sack of the season.
Game plan, man.
4th down. The Rams lining up to punt. Minnesota looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this punt. Still working. He makes it out to about the 47-yard line.
There's still plenty of football to be played, but so far this offense seems lethargic. They really need a spark here.
Peterson gets the carry left side. The stop was made by Laurinaitis. Peterson gains around 3 yards on the run. He'll get it again. Still on his feet. And he almost got brought down in the backfield, but once he got free, he went for the huge gain.
And that's a running back earning his money right there. That looked like a loss all the way. He made that defender miss and then broke it out of there for a huge play.
Short throw to the right. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down.
Guests are urged to enter the facility carrying the fewest items possible.
Passes, end zone. The Vikings go 45 yards in 4 plays. Ryan Longwell adds the extra point.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
Avery fields it at the goal line. He's still going. He's tackled at the 34. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Passes it. Leaping catch.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
Here's the pass. Drops it, and he was pretty well covered.
Well, you have to admire his courage. He's not afraid to make any throw, anytime, anywhere, but he's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
You've won an all-expenses-paid day with the cheerleader of your choice.
Gives it off. Pat Williams was there on the tackle. Jackson gets 3 yards on the play. Throws it short.
Holmgren has his pass fall incomplete. 4th down.
So, it's 4th down. The Rams line up to punt. And not a good bounce on the punt.
The Vikings looking for another 7 on this drive. They're still behind, but they can build on the momentum of that last drive if they can put one together here.
Here's the give. Ryan is there to bring him down. Peterson picks up 5 yards with the carry. They hand it off. Breaks a tackle.
What a show he's putting on today. Breaking tackles, running guys over. He has been a force for this offense.
We played a quarter, and our score, the Rams 14, the Vikings 10.
Here's the handoff, and he's brought down hard behind the line.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time. You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
For more information, please request additional details at the stadium ticket office.
Here's the throw. Fletcher bats it away. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
He fields the punt at the 20. He makes it out to the 30-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. And it's completed. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20. Touchdown Rams. Mark Bulger throws his 25th scoring pass of the season. Josh Brown adds the extra point.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
Brought down at the 30.
It's only a 2-possession game, but still they need to get their offense going before things start to get out of hand here.
Peterson on the run. The stop was made by Laurinaitis. Peterson gets 6 yards on the play. Here's the give. Chris Long makes the tackle.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Comes down with it. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. Bernard Berrien with his 2nd touchdown reception in the game. Ryan Longwell adds the extra point to make it a 4-point game.
Let's take a look at the Sprint drive summary.
At the 30, dropped at the 34. The Rams will look to build momentum by getting another touchdown on this series. Bulger hands off. Edwards is there on the tackle. 6-yard pickup, and that will bring up 2nd down. Tackle was made by Kevin Williams. Steven Jackson picked up a nice gain of 7 yards. That'll give them the 1st. Jackson on the inside handoff. Jackson gains about 2 yards on the run. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line before he's hit and dropped. Jackson gets 3 yards on the play. Throws it out. Sapp knocks it away. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense. The Vikings can really get on a roll if they can knock in a touchdown here for the 2nd straight series.
They'll give it off here. Peterson can't hang on to the ball.
Every once in a while, you just have to have a little luck, and they're lucky to get that one back.
Give to the tailback. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Adrian Peterson did a good job to get free and pick up the 1st. Peterson will run it again. Gain of 2. That brings up 2nd down. From their own 35-yard line. Not much time to throw.
Yeah, that was definitely not a good play for the offense. I think they were anticipating a blitz to one side. They got it from the other side, and the quarterback ends up getting sacked on the play.
Dumps it out right. Almost picked. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
He takes this one back to the 35. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Flips it out short. Henderson gets his hand on it. And they can't complete the 1st down pass attempt. 2nd down coming up. Bolger gives it up the middle. Jackson picks up 5 yards with the carry. He throws right. He's there for the catch.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Short throw to the right. The stop was made by Lieber.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Tackle was made by E.J. Henderson. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
He gets another carry. He gets out to about the 32-yard line before he's dropped by a host of tacklers. The pass is away, and he caught it. Touchdown Rams. Mark Bulger gets his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. Josh Brown is good on the point out. Here's your sprint drive summary. stays on his feet.
The offense really needs to get something going on this series. Maybe even just a field goal on the board is enough to get them jump-started.
Gives to the back. Peterson drops it.
Referee's going to have to dig to the bottom of this pile to see who came away with it.
Wade picks it up. The Vikings maintain control of the football.
Huge effort to maintain possession of the ball. When you're mixing it up at the bottom of one of those piles of big bodies and clawing and scratching, it's tough.
Peterson gets the carry. Laurinaitis makes the tackle. Peterson gets 6 yards on the play. He makes his way to about the 48. Laurinaitis was there on the tackle. They're going to pitch it. Tackle was made by Will Witherspoon. They line up at the 48. Taylor on the give. He fights forward to around midfield before he's wrestled to the ground. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. Passes it out. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Into the end zone for a touchback.
The Rams have been rolling so far, and now they can really start to take control of this one with another touchdown.
They hand off on a counter. He gets out to about the 22-yard line before he's gang tackled. They hand it off. The stop was made by Kevin Williams. Jackson comes away with 2 yards on the carry. Pass is complete. He's down the sideline. Allen is there on the tackle. That catch puts him over 100 yards receiving.
Not much doubt, is there, Tom, as to who this quarterback likes. He found the guy that he's most comfortable with, and he doesn't care which coverage you're in. He's going to this guy.
And they'll run him again. Pat Williams has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle. Defense closing in. He's dragged down on the play. Jared Allen has sack number 1 of the season. Gets the pass off. The stop was made by Brinkley.
The Rams get another good gainer that time. This offense is finding early success in the passing game.
They hand it off. Greenway will tackle him for a loss at the 30.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Makes the catch. Knocked out around the 13-yard line by Brinkley.
The Rams are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
He throws short. He hasn't missed a pass on this drive. Bolger gets TD pass number 4 in the game.
Ground is good on the point after.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
Brought down at the 29-yard line.
The Vikings are in a dangerous territory right now. This one's gotten a little out of hand, but a touchdown on this series, maybe your defense gets a little momentum going.
They go with the toss. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football play.
Won't be stopped. Peterson gets 3 yards on the carry. Throws it short. At the 40. O.J. Atagwe makes the tackle. Sage Rosenfels passes the 2,000-yard mark for the year. Handoff to the left. Runs over tackler.
No official signal yet. And the call is a touchdown. The Vikings started at their own 30 and used 4 plays for the score.
When he gets into the open field, there aren't too many players who are going to catch him. He's got that all-important burst.
Ryan Longwell
Adds the extra point.
Let's take a look at the Sprint drive summary.
He makes it to the 23-yard line. The Rams are enjoying a decent lead. The home crowd would love it if they got into the end zone again right here. Dumps it out right. Mark Bulger has made some great throws in this one, finding plenty of holes in the secondary on his way to over 300 yards. Henderson is there on the tackle. Steven Jackson's going to get enough to pick up the first down after the gain of 3. Here's the give. And he will lose yardage on the play. Kevin Williams tracks him down, wraps him up for tackle number 5. He'll get the call again. Allen hits him for a loss at the 29.
There are just some guys in this league that you have to run away from, but the danger in that is you run away from him and he uses his speed to catch you from behind.
He throws right, and the pass falls incomplete.
And Tom, I think the pressure got to him there. He just got uncomfortable in the pocket and missed that one.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 49.
The Vikings got a little boost on that last series by punching it in. Now they want to build on that.
Short throw to the right. Tackle is made by Witherspoon.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up. The Vikings are doing a pretty good job in the passing game. The receivers are finding some space in the secondary, and the ball is getting there on time.
Gives it right side. He tries to spin, but he's brought down.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
He's wide open.
Hahi has 6. Wait, the officials will huddle. It is going to be 6 points.
Sage Rosenfels has thrown 3 touchdowns. Longwell is good on the point after.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
Brought down at the 32-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They hand it off. Still on his feet. They line up at the 32. Hands it to the back. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. Jackson picks up about 7 yards on the run. Here's the give. He's dropped for a loss. He'll need to mix it up a little better to avoid these 3 and outs.
I don't know. I thought they looked pretty mixed up on that series. I didn't see anything go right.
He makes it to the 38-yard line.
The Vikings on that last series proved they can move the ball on this defense. They just need to keep it rolling now.
All kinds of pressure. The Vikings will take a timeout. That's their second of the half. Gets the pass away.
O.J. Atogwe makes the tackle.
An impressive showing by the wideout in the first half. He's already gone over 100 yards receiving.
Not a lot of mystery to this offense, is there? They're going to get it to this wide receiver. They know what he's capable of doing, and there is some great communication going on, verbal and nonverbal, between the quarterback and the receiver out here in the first half.
He fields it at the 17.
He gets out to the 28-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball.
They give it to the tailback. A gain of 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 31.
Let's send you to the studio for this brief halftime break.
Welcome to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Check out the scores from around the league. It's time to check out who's making noise around the NFL. Lynch has rushed for over 125 yards. Let's turn to your game stats. There was a big discrepancy in the number of plays run by each team in the first half, and the edge was held by Minnesota. Steven Jackson has over 100 yards receiving. St. Louis leads it by 4. Here are the highlights from your game.
game.
Welcome back to the Edward Jones Dome. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. The offense will start at the 28-yard line. Passes the ball. Is there for the catch. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Brings it in. Makes the catch, and he is dropped. Wade makes his third grab. Gives it off. Stiff arm.
Not sure if he reached it. They'll measure. They didn't get it, and that's how close they are.
It's third down now, just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. It's the tailback. He fights forward to about the 49.
Laurinaitis was there on the tackle.
Tackle was made by Witherspoon.
Adrian Peterson does as good a job as anybody out there. If it's a small hole, he finds a way to get through it. If it's a big hole, you see an explosion.
They give it to the tailback. The stop was made by Leonard Little.
This entire team has really given it their all in this game. And I know they're still on the wrong end of the scoreboard, but clearly this is a determined effort by this back.
Throws it. There for the reception. He's brought down at about the 23-yard line by Brown. They hand it off. Laurinaitis was there on the tackle. Taylor gets 3 yards on the play.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
He didn't get back to the line.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
There for the catch.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice game.
Gets the pass out. Hicks was the intended receiver. We're at the 12th play of the drive. Throws it. They make the tackle, but not before he gives the Vikings a 1st and goal. Rosenfels hands it off straight ahead.
Did he get there? They give him the score.
What a run that was. He was trapped behind the line of scrimmage. It looked like he was going to go down for a big loss. Instead, he breaks the tackle and runs it in for the touchdown.
Minnesota is up a field goal. He makes it back to the 25. They'll take over at the 25. Here's the give.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Gets the ball away.
Not sure if he reached it. They'll measure. And he did get the first down.
Gets the pass away. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, St. Louis. Mark Bulger has thrown 5 touchdowns today. Josh Brown is good on the point after.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings ended their last drive with a touchdown, so they'll look to make it 2 in a row. On the ground with a tailback.
Adrian Peterson with some very solid running that time. If there is an opening to be found on the defense, this guy is going to find it and exploit it.
Gives it off. Peterson picks up about 4 yards on the play. Rosenfels hands off.
The Vikings set out to run it down their throats. Had some success in the first half with that, and now it looks like all that running is really taking its toll on the defense.
Hands it off. They tackle him for a loss.
But Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
They'll keep it on the ground again. Taylor gains about a yard on the play. Passive. And it's completed. To the 20. Touchdown, Minnesota. Rosenfels passes for another score, his 4th of the game. Ryan Longwell is good on the point after.
Let's take a look at the Sprint drive summary.
He'll return it from the 1. Dropped at the 29-yard line.
The Rams looked very strong that last offensive possession. They capped it off with a touchdown. Those are exactly the types of drives coaches love to see unless you're on the defensive side.
Jackson gets it on the inside. Jackson gains about 2 yards on the run. Makes the short throw. Henderson gets the pick. At the 30, tackle was made by Robinson. Not a good decision there to throw that one.
Yeah, that was a mistake, but at least this guy is out there trying to make plays. He's trying to fit in throws. Every once in a while, the defense just makes a play.
The halfback with the carry. That's a 3-yard gain, and that will bring up 2nd down. They line up at the 21. Again, he'll get the call. Laurinaitis was there to bring him down. Laurinaitis
records his 8th tackle.
He fights forward to around the 16. Ryan makes the tackle.
It's good. Here's your sprint drive summary.
Ryan Longwell knocks it through to extend their lead to 6.
He's tackled at the 30. The Rams suffered an interception on their last possession.
And the defense has a heavy rush.
Tremendous effort and good teamwork by the Vikings.
Passes it. And the receiver has room to run. The stop was made by Lieber.
The Rams have been unstoppable when they go to the pass. You think the defense would make some kind of adjustment at halftime, but so far that just doesn't seem to be the case.
Rolling right. Here's the pass. Looks like he had it, but it's knocked loose.
Marcus McCauley had the coverage on the play.
Well, this is a guy who's known for taking some risks, but that was an unnecessary risk there. Lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Here's the throw. He catches another. E.J. Henderson was there on the tackle. Mark Bulger continues to shred this defense. That last completion puts him over 400 yards for the game. Jackson on the run. Jackson gets 6 yards on the carry. 2nd and 4 coming up here. Here's the give. Williams will drop him behind the line at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
And this one might be on the defender. Here's the call.
Pass interference. First down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 33. Short pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a throw you just expect a professional quarterback to make. He doesn't miss those wide open throws like that very often.
It's the tailback. Touchdown, St. Louis.
The St. Louis Rams with an impressive 9-play series, and they cap it off with a touchdown.
Steven Jackson is not a quarterback that's going to make too many mistakes against the blitz. So when you bring pressure, you are really rolling the dice, because the flip side of that is big plays, and you saw one there.
He'll down it in the end zone.
The Vikings settled for a field goal on their last possession.
Rosenfels with the give. Witherspoon with the takedown again. That's his 5th tackle of the game.
O.J. Atagwe was there to bring him down.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
He passes short.
Tackle was made by Laurinaitis.
The Vikings passing game continues to impress. There's almost no resistance when they try and throw the ball. It seems like they're getting 10 to 15 yards every time.
Rosenfels with the give. Graff makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
That's not good enough, man.
Throws it out. Fletcher is there on the tackle.
The Vikings are continuing to find success throwing the ball. The pass protection is solid, and the defense with a very conservative approach playing off these receivers, allowing them to get open.
Throws short.
Using a 4-3 set against 4 wide receivers means that basically linebackers have to get really involved in covering wideouts. That's a tough assignment.
Throws it short. Comes down with it. Tackle was made by Will Witherspoon.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Leonard Little was there to bring him down. Taylor comes away with 5 yards on the carry. It appears someone jumped early.
False start. Offense. Repeat. 2nd down.
Tahi takes the handoff. Tackle was made by Will Witherspoon. And this is the 10th play of the drive. Dumps it out right. Bartell is there on the tackle.
So many times in the games today, you see a quarterback settle for those underneath throws, where in this situation, it really is a time to try and push the ball down the field a little bit. Those quarterbacks, though, they don't like to take chances on interceptions, and clearly there I thought he could have taken a little bit more of a risk.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. The Rams were able to put a scoring drive together on their last time out. They're going to pitch it. Still pushing. Makes his way to about the 38. E.J. Henderson makes the tackle. The pass is away. He's there for the catch.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set him up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Feeds it to the back. Still going. Jackson gains 7 yards on that play. They'll need about 3 yards here on 2nd down. He throws right, and he caught it. Runs right through the tackle.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Throws just as the pressure gets there.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Passes it out. Avery with his 5th grab of the game. 1st down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here. Straight ahead with a fullback.
Not sure if he got in.
All right, I got you.
He did not score.
And this is the 8th play of the drive. Now we'll see who can get the bigger push. Here's the give.
Well, there certainly was no mystery to that play. Just power offense against power defense, and the offense won the battle there.
And they won't get the 2.
How many times do you see a team perfectly execute a blitz pickup and simply can't block the guy? And there's nothing the coaches can do there. They did their job, but the guys just got overwhelmed.
The Vikings will set up shop at the 20-yard line. Short throw to the right.
Laurinaitis was there on the tackle.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Taylor takes the delayed handoff. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Long makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. And so with 3 in the books, we're locked in a tight one. Our score, the Rams 55, the Vikings 51. The Vikings are trailing in this one, but can change that by driving down the field and punching it in for 6. Taylor gets the ball. Little makes the tackle. Chester Taylor gets a nice gain of about 5 yards, and that'll be good for a first down. Here's the halfback. Butler gets his hands on him and drags him down for a loss at the 32.
And Taylor.
The halfback with the carry. At the 40. They finally get him at the 27. I can't say enough how important it is for this defense to keep him in check.
Yeah, and if they don't start making some plays on him pretty soon, it's going to be checkmate. That's ridiculous. You've got to get in front of this guy or he's going to embarrass you all day long. So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
Tahi gains about 2 yards on the run. Gets the pass off. The stop was made by Butler. This guy seemingly can't be stopped. He's now thrown for 400 yards in the game.
Yeah, and at times he really makes it look easy out there. These wide receivers deserve a little credit, too. They're doing a lot of work getting open down the field. But this quarterback's pretty special.
4-yard gain. That brings up 2nd down. The defense has him surrounded.
Will Witherspoon gets to the quarterback for the first time this year.
Passes on the move. Catches it, and he's dropped.
Well, they gained some yards on that one, but really a good job by the defense. They knew all they had to do was just keep the ball in front of them to stop them on 3rd down.
Passes to the end zone. Incomplete pass, and that was 4th down. Bolger and company will have to start this drive inside their own 5-yard line. He can't bring him down. In the 4th, with better than 12 minutes to go, our score, the Rams 55, the Vikings 53. Tackle was made by Ty Hill. The Vikings will start this drive at the 49-yard line. Gets the pass away. Laurinaitis picks it off.
Another great play by a very talented linebacker. He plays that position almost like he's a safety, and he catches the ball.
Passes the ball. Pass is complete. The stop was made by Johnson. Bulger has been finding receivers all game long. He now has 500 yards passing in the game. Throws it. Bulger continues to find the best option. That's his 6th scoring toss of the game. Up and good.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
Drop at the 27. They'll get the ball here at the 27-yard line. First down, 10 to go. They hand it off. He breaks the tackle. Taylor comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. Gets the pass out.
Tackle was made by O.J. Atagwe.
Bernard Berrien has 6 catches now. Throws it. Makes the catch. Harvin makes his 3rd grab. From the 41-yard line. Gives it off. Long is there to bring him down. They get 3 yards on the play.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Tackle was made by James Butler.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
It's the tailback. Hit and drop behind the line.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Gets the ball away. Hasn't missed yet on this drive. Wade makes it 5 catches for the game. Here they go. First and goal, down by a couple of possessions. Rolls right. He scrambles away. They get to him.
Well, that's sack number 2 for him. There's no question now. You've got to change your game plan. You're not getting it done with one-on-one blocking. Have to give some help. Have to get the quarterback feeling a little more confident back there.
Scrambles left. Gets the pass away. And the defender intercepts it. And that now makes 4 picks he's thrown.
Ouch. We have some quarterbacks in the league that'll go a month without throwing 4 interceptions. Some will go half a season. Today, this has been embarrassing.
Short throw to the left. Bats it away. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Passes. He goes up high for the catch. Avery has now caught 30 passes on the season. Passes it. He makes another reception on the drive.
Mark Bulger is patiently making the ball down the field. They were backed up deep to start the drive.
Here's the pass. Is there for the catch. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop.
Draw play. Williams was there on the tackle. Kevin Williams makes his 8th stop of the game. He throws left. Griffin makes the tackle. Avery with his 8th reception. This is the 8th play of this drive. Again with the carry. Johnson is there on the tackle. Again and again, another first down.
This offense has been really impressive on this drive. That's the 5th first down on this drive alone. And defensively right now, you can see the fatigue starting to kick in.
Brings it in.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
He rolls right. Here's the throw. They can't hook up on the pass. Now the offense will be facing 3rd down. Here's the give. Sheds one tackler. He gets in for 6.
You gotta love this guy. I had a chance to talk to him in the offseason, and the one thing that he said that drives him nuts about any running backs are guys that run out of bounds. He wants to lower his head, create contact, and crush anybody in his path.
Harvin from the 1. Hit and dropped at the 27-yard line. The Vikings will begin this drive at the 27. It's the tailback. He gets out to about the 28-yard line. Kraft makes the tackle. Throws it out. Harvin looked like he had it, but couldn't hang on. 3rd down coming up after that incomplete pass. The pass is away. They picked it off. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, St. Louis. Ty Hill picks off pass number 3 of the season. Point after is good.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
And over 6 minutes still left in the 4th quarter. With the score, the Rams 76, the Vikings 53. Flag on the play. Looks like this one might be coming back.
First down.
They'll go to work at the 17. On the ground, right side. Will Witherspoon is there on the tackle. They need to do a better job of managing the clock here.
Yeah, I guess they're thinking we don't want to completely abandon the running game at this point, but at some point you have to start putting a few points on that scoreboard.
He's tackled at about the 35-yard line by James Butler. Sage Rosenfels has been finding receivers all game long. He now has 500 yards passing in the game.
Leonard Little makes the tackle. Passing in this situation seems like it would have been a better idea.
Passing in every situation seems to me like it would be a better idea, but when you have the clock working against you like this, it's time to put it up.
Hit as he caught it, and he's able to hang on. Wade has now caught 30 passes on the season.
Again with the run. The stop was made by Chamberlain. This play call really didn't make much sense.
No, at this point in the game, when you know that not only is the defense working against you, but so is the clock, a run call here probably is not a very good idea.
Hahi now has 5 catches.
From the 32-yard line. Rosenfels hands it off.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Throws it deep to the end zone. Rosenfels with 5 touchdown tosses in the game.
It looks like they'll go for 2. He's running out of time. That seemed like the right call to go for 2.
Yeah, I like the call. I wasn't too crazy about the play call itself. Typically, in that situation, you have a specific play against a specific team that you have great confidence in, and that one just didn't look very special. If you play the game long enough, you're going to play in a few games like this on both sides, but on the losing side, it's really tough. Really, at this point, all you can do is not quit. Go out there, keep fighting, and get ready for next week. You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman, so, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
There for the reception. Foster with catch number 9.
Tackle was made by E.J. Henderson.
Yeah, I don't think that was a designed quarterback run on that one. He simply couldn't find anybody open, saw a running lane, and boy, that didn't stay open for very long either.
Short throw. The stop was made by Lieber.
That makes it an even 10 catches now.
Again with the run. Tackle was made by Johnson.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
So that will make the score the St. Louis Rams 79, the Vikings 59. He's tackled at the 21-yard line. They'll go to work at the 21. Flips it out short. Chester Taylor was the intended receiver on the play. Passes it out. There for the catch.
Wade with 7 catches now.
Gets the pass off.
The stop was made
by Bartell. Another positive gain, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And this guy just knows how to make plays. He's somebody we've watched him throughout the course of his career, but especially here today, constantly in big situations making plays.
Taylor is able to make his 4th reception. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. Gets the pass away. Sage Rosenfels is having a tremendous game. 600 yards passing is unheard of. Passes the ball. He makes another catch. Yanko
has 6. Wait, the officials will huddle. The call is touchdown.
Sage Rosenfels finds his receiver for the score once again, adding another touchdown pass to his total, and now stands at 20 for the season. It's good.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
Less than 2 to go in our 4th quarter of play. The score, the Vikings 66, the Rams 79. The Rams get to the ball. Abdullah was there to bring him down.
I'm not going to say this thing is over, but it really doesn't look too good at this point. They're down 2 possessions. They just gave the other team some good field position. Tough spot right here.
Chad Greenway makes the tackle. They get 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's the give.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Bulger hands it off. He fights forward to about the 20. E.J. Henderson is there on the tackle. From the 20-yard line. Edwards hits him for a loss at the 23.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
Throws it. And it's knocked loose.
He's one of those quarterbacks who trusts his arm maybe a little bit too much. He should have never thrown that ball.
Bounce off the upright, no good. The Vikings will set up shop at the 30. Gets the pass out. It falls incomplete.
And sometimes you get used to throwing to those speedy wide receivers, and the tight ends are just a stride slower, and you saw it there.
Throws it. And it's completed. Johnson drags him to the ground at the 45. It's a fake spike. Hill makes the tackle. Sage Rosenfels ups his passing yardage to over 2,500 with that last completion. It's a fake. And they get to him.
The Rams have been like, I don't know, a big bully in this game. They get sack number 5.
Sack number 5, and when your defense is on a roll like this, it just gives confidence to your entire team. I don't think they're going to let up at all with this pressure.
3rd down, 11 yards to the 1st. Ball on the 34-yard line. Gets the ball away. Pass falls incomplete.
If you can make a quarterback move with speed, if you can make him a little uncomfortable, the timing of those deep routes are just thrown off.
Gets the pass away. And they can't make a play on 4th down.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. And he'll just kneel it here. That's all from St. Louis. Stick around for our post-game wrap-up.